Everybody get a chance to get a drink and to tip your bartender generously? Yes? Usually there's an applause. Alright, thank you. Welcome to part 2 of Bang Out on the Road. Hope you enjoyed the road themed soundtrack we worked hard to put together for you. Soundtracks! As you can see, I've got my drink in me. Our next reader is Ana Maria Ventura. Ana Maria is a fiction writer living in San Francisco, where she received an MA in English and Creative Writing from San Francisco State University. Her work has appeared in Instant City, Boston Literary, and in previous editions of Bang Out. She teaches English and Creative Writing by day and is slowly working on a short story collection by night. Please help me welcome Ana Maria Ventura.
Hello. This story is called A Different Song. Oh, thank you. The Spanish sky is pregnant with moon, a bulging globe hovering on the horizon of so much star-smattered blackness. The glow of it, unwavering and cold, contrasts Joaquin's breath. Its steady rushes against my cheek, like the angry bulls they run in fiestas. Moonlight drifts through the tree branches, casting on shadows and casting the world monochrome gray. My friend said it would hurt, so I expected to feel ruptured, torn, but there was only one thrust, or maybe two, that felt like the sound of sailcloth ripping, and now there is only a dull ache in my pelvis. Worse are the pebbles that dig into my back, all the debris on this crumbling, near-dirt road that wends itself away from Montan through olive and almond groves. I'm not drunk. Maybe Joaquin thought I was when we left the pub to take a walk, like most nights. Instead of leading me toward Bajo Castillo, the fountain where we usually go to make out, he brought me here. ¿A dónde vamos? I asked when we passed the turnoff to Bajo Castillo. Ahí, he said, and squeezed my hand, pulling me down a dark, single-lane roadway. We walked for a while, wordless, until he stopped abruptly and turned to face me in the shadows. It wasn't long before he dropped to the ground, pulling me down on top of him. Straddled across his hips, I could feel the unrelenting hardness of the still warm road under my knees. And when he pushed my face away from his, down, down, further down, I resisted. He unbuttoned his jeans and pulled my face back to his, kissing me lightly. Hazlo, he said, and pushed me with gentle force, southward again. Do it. But my breath lodged in my throat. The naked moon was too watchful, and bits of chipped roadway dug into my knees. I shifted, pulled his body over mine like a cave, and gave him something else instead. I am safer on my back, underneath him. I can breathe again, the smell of campfire, and I imagine in the distance laughter among friends and brown beer bottles clinking cheers. Here, there is only the steady chirp of orchard crickets, accompanied by Joaquin's grunts. There is only me, 16, nearly 6,000 miles east of home, and Joaquin, who has never been more than 40 kilometers from this town in all his 19 years. ¿Estás bien? He pants into my ear. What I feel, it doesn't translate, so I say nothing. He moans, pushes harder. My tank top, thin cotton, rides up and the road chafes my back, scrapes away the tan, and leaves raw red patches. The pain is worth the pleasure, and I run my forefinger across the small of his back, through the droplets of sweat there. I kiss his neck with an open mouth, his salt biting my tongue, my nostrils. I'd like for this to end, immediately, and never, because it's too much and not enough, and when I whisper deeper into his ear, he understands nothing. He doesn't speak my language. When he is finished, he rolls onto his back and regains his breath. He pulls his pants up and lets his shirt fall back over his muscled torso, tanned from endless summer days working construction. I watch him from the road, where I lie alone, exactly the same as I was, as I've always been. My skirt falls back into place when I stand, and I like the texture of it, swishing around my legs. Joaquin brushes the hair off my face and kisses my forehead. I I'd like to stand here for a minute with our arms around each other, just like this, but he turns and leads me away. Except for the crickets, which sing a different song than the ones back home, Joaquin walks me home in silence, my thighs sticky. Thank you.